Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says, the only show on YouTube where we all know that Time Lords have 2 hearts, but did you know that Solarans have 6 stomachs? They don't. My name is Travis, and once again, let's talk about Bill. For example, did you know that this is going to be Bill's only season? 1 season of Bill, that's it. As soon as Capaldi's gone, Bill will be gone, Nardole will be gone, and Chibnall will have a completely blank slate. And this news is coming out right after it was announced that Bill is going to be the first openly gay full-time companion, so a lot of people are making a connection. And there's definitely been some backlash after the whole Bill is going to be gay thing. Half of the backlash saying, it doesn't matter, we shouldn't be talking about sexuality, don't throw it in my face. The other half of the backlash saying gay people are wrong and they shouldn't exist. You know, bigots. And there's been a surprisingly high number of hate on my Bill is going to be openly gay video. Mostly from people who don't identify with Bill, so their opinions really don't matter. But I've also gotten a lot of love and support from people who will identify with Bill, who think that this is a great thing, or people like me who won't necessarily identify with Bill in those ways, but still think that it's a great thing. But apparently, because of that backlash, Bill is only going to get 1 season, which is unfortunate, until you realize this was all just a completely fabricated rumor. You would not believe how many people messaged me about, oh, Bill's only gonna be on for 1 season, talk about that, Bill's only gonna be on for 1 season, it's probably because she's openly gay companion and blah blah blah. That's not true. It's just not true. The BBC even came out and said, we don't generally talk about when companions are leaving the show. The Doctor, that's a big deal. Clara's death, that was a big deal. We don't know how long Bill's gonna stick around. I'm not sure if it's public knowledge that Pearl Mackie has only signed on for 1 season, but it doesn't sound like the BBC is completely axing her contracts at the end of the season, starting with Chibnall, so he has a clean slate, which is something we've talked about in previous videos. I don't know if that's something that Chibnall wants, or if he wants to have something from these previous seasons to go into his season as kind of like an overlap. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I really wish that we could see a Capaldi season without having Moffat be at the reins. I really want to see a Chibnall-Capaldi relationship sort of going into how that show would change with a different frontrunner other than Moffat. But I also think it would be kind of interesting if Bill stuck around after Capaldi left and then she's there with the new Doctor, because it's always really interesting and fun to see a companion be one way with one Doctor, and then once that Doctor regenerates, it definitely shows the difference in personality, the way that they interact with that companion. When 11 regenerated into 12, that moment on the telephone, that was beautiful. That's still me. He made sure that Clara understood that that was still him, just a different him with, you know, different eyebrows. So don't get all flustered when you see something about how this is Bill's only season. Maybe she only signs on for 1 season at a time, but you know, we really don't see much about if companions are going to be in future episodes until the preview. There have been a lot of times when we didn't know that River was going to come back until we saw her in the preview, and then there was an entire week of speculation before the next episode, but that's it. We never know this soon in the game when companions are going to leave. I feel like the Clara thing was a little different though. We knew maybe 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time that Clara was going to die. We just didn't know when, and then even after she died, she was still in the show. So Doctor Who is wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. You need to remember that. However, when 10 regenerated into 11, that was a completely new slate. That was when Moffat took over. So maybe Chibnall is going to want the same sort of thing. We don't really know. We don't know yet. Right now, the whole Bill leaving after 1 season thing is rumor. And a few of the articles that I've seen have used the word axed, like she was fired for some reason before the season even aired. Shows don't even get canceled until a few episodes in. They're not gonna fire an actress after filming 1 season for not even being on the air. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. So guys, please be critical of everything you read on the internet. Everything. Whatever you see on the internet, take it with a grain of salt. Somebody could be misleading you on purpose. Someone could be misleading you on accident. Someone could be trying to just get views to their website, to get clicks, because that's the kind of world we live in on the internet. In the comments down below, let me know, do you think Chibnall should have a completely blank slate when he takes over as showrunner, or do you want him to have some aspects of the show going into his own series, just, you know, kind of like a connection to where we are right now? As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me tomorrow.